Welcome to Brightside Chemistry. In the last class, we have discussed about acid-base concepts. That is the different theories of acid-base concept. In today's session, we shall discuss the topics about chemical reaction and equation. Contents about today's session will be introduction about chemical reactions, discussion about the given activity and a chemical equation and balanced chemical equation. And then let's move on to the topic about a chemical reaction. And what is a chemical reaction? Chemical reaction is a process of conversion of reactants to product. Then what is reactant and products? Reactants are the one which is taking part in a reaction. Products are the one which is formed by the reaction. Or in other words, chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substance called as reactants are converted into one or more different substance known as product. Then when do you say the reaction is taking place or complete? We can say the reaction is taking place or complete when there is a change in color of the substance at the end of the reaction, or there is a change in state of substance, that is solid state is converted into gaseous state. The process of conversion of solid state to gaseous state is called as a sublimation process. Example, burning of camphor. And formation of heat during the reaction. Certain reaction during their formation of product, they forms a heat is generated in such a reaction. And the next is a discussion about the given activities. In the activity 1.1, magnesium ribbon heating in presence of oxygen, that is presence of oxygen in air, forms a magnesium oxide. Modern periodic table was given by Mendeleev. According to modern periodic table, elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic number. There are 4 blocks in a modern periodic table, that is S block, P block, D block and F block. S block is subclassified into 2 blocks. One is alkali metals and alkaline earth metals. And magnesium belongs to alkaline earth metal. Because of magnesium having ability to donate electrons on heating, because of presence of magnesium as an ability, that is a magnesium having ability to donate electrons on heating with a Bunsen flame and reacts with the oxygen which is present in air and forms a magnesium oxides. Thus, magnesium on heating in the presence of air forms a white powder of magnesium oxides. Whenever a metal like alkaline earth metal on heating, it forms an oxides. And the next activity is about a reaction of lead nitrate and potassium iodide. What happens when a lead nitrate solution reacts with a potassium iodide? When a lead nitrate solution reacts with a potassium iodide, particles combines and create an insoluble compound and a soluble compound. When a lead nitrate reacts in the presence of potassium iodide, it forms a soluble potassium nitrate solution and an insoluble lead iodide solution which is in yellow color. That is an insoluble unprecipitated lead iodide. This indicates that the chemical change taken place. In the next activity, the zinc granules reacts with the hydrochloric acid as a solvent medium. When a transition metal like zinc reacts with a strong acids like dilute sulfuric acids and HCl, it liberates a nitrogen gas and forms a salt like zinc chloride. It can be written in the equation form: when a zinc reacts in the presence of dilute sulfuric acids or a HCl, it forms a hydrogen gas and a zinc chloride salt, that is a ZnCl2 is formed, which is a precipitated form. From the above examples, we can conclude that chemical reaction takes place and we can observe due to change in color, change in state of substance, and with an evolution of gas and change in temperature, we can conclude that a chemical reaction takes place in a reaction. And next concept is about a chemical equation. Now, what is chemical equation? The representation of a chemical reaction by means of symbols of a substance in the form of formula is called as a chemical equation. We are familiar about this above example, that is a magnesium oxide formation. Here, magnesium and oxygen are the reactant species which are present in LHS side, and magnesium oxides are the product formed by the reaction of magnesium and oxygen, which is in RHS side. The one which is taken in LHS side is always called as an reactant, and the one which is formed at the end of the reaction is called as a product, which is present in RHS side. On eating magnesium in presence of air, it forms a magnesium oxide, but the equation is not balanced, and it can be balanced by certain calculations. From the above examples, we can say that chemical reaction takes place, but we have to know whether it is a balanced or not. So that if the reaction is not balanced, we must balance it. Next is about balanced chemical equation. Magnesium reacts with oxygen. On heating, it forms a magnesium oxide. That is, in first example, the equation is not balanced, and it can be balanced by certain calculations. In the LHS side, it has 2 oxygen molecules, but in RHS, it has 1 oxygen molecule. But in magnesium, it can be balanced. The RHS side can be balanced by multiplying two magnesium elements. Thus, magnesium oxides are formed. And the next example is about Zn and sulfuric acid reactions. When a zinc reacts with a sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, it forms a zinc sulfate with hydrogen gas evolution. Because of formation of zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas liberation, in this particular reaction there is nothing to be balanced, but because it is already a balanced equation, because in LHS side we have one zinc molecule, that is a zinc element, and in RHS we have one zinc element. In sulfuric acid we have 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of sulfur and 4 atoms of oxygen, and it can be balanced by, and LHS and RHS side can be balanced by multiplying it is simply a 1, or by it is a balanced n equation, because Zn and which is present in LHS and Zn present on RHS or balanced equation. So no need to balance this particular chemical reaction. And the next is steps for balanced chemical equation, and it's a reaction of iron in aqueous solution forming an iron oxide with the evolution of hydrogen gas. In this case, atoms on LHS and atoms on RHS are not same, so it must be balanced first. In first step, in LHS, iron having one hydrogen atom, that is one iron atom. In RHS, iron having 3 atoms, so that multiply iron by 3 moles in LHS. So we can get an Fe3 molecules, that is 3 atoms of iron. In step 2, oxygen in LHS having 1 atoms, in RHS having 4 atoms. So LHS can be multiplied by 4 molecules for oxygen and it can be balanced. In RHS we can have 4 oxygen atom. Thus the reaction will be 3Fe plus 4H2O and Fe3O4 plus 4H2. And the summary is that a chemical equation can be balanced when there is a 3 elements. A equation 2 elements can be balanced and another will be and remains as a balanced equation. In this particular example, there is 3 elements. Among these 3 elements we have balanced iron and oxygen, and hydrogen get balanced by themselves by multiplying with oxygen. Thus a reaction will be forms 3Fe plus H2O gives Fe3O4 4H2, and it's a balanced equation. Thank you for watching and keep supporting us, guys.